Good morning. Oh, I thought it was. No. Good. Good morning, everybody. Let me move this over real quick. Get the music back. There we go. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing? I hope you are all healthier than me. 'Cause, man, I'm going through it. I made a tweet yesterday saying that I wasn't going to go live because it was true. I was in the car for 4 hours yesterday driving in traffic. And the beautiful lady and I got home, had about an hour to spare. I was like, I'm just going to lay down for a little bit, and then, like, I'll probably try to stream. I'll try to. And as soon as I laid down, I just went, nope. And that was a good call, because right at 6 o'clock, I don't know if it was... It could have been food poisoning. I'm not entirely sure, but I was physically wrecked for the rest of the night. Even for a little bit this morning, too. I was just... My body hated me. So I'm glad I made the call that I did. Because I would have started the stream and immediately just would have been like, nope! It would have been one of the shortest streams we've ever done. But hi and hello and good morning to you. We're here now. It's an odd Saturday morning R&R for two reasons. I mean, first of which is I know we've done Final Fantasy 16 before, but it's not, you know, it's not a more chill, relaxing game that we might be playing. And at the same time, Lies of P Overture just came out, and that was so good. Lies of P was so good, but I think in an effort to try to like remind myself how the game is played and play it well, I think I deleted all my files and started over. So I have to get through Lies of P again in order to get to the DLC. I can't tell a lie. There is a bit of a temptation to be like, oh, I'll just play through it again. I'll just do it on stream. I'll just play through it again. And they're like, no, no, nah. It's really, really good. But that one also took me a while. I do want to stream the DLC though. 'Cause that looks great. I also got to try it over again because I think they added like difficulty options. Figure that out. But we weren't doing that today. I still want to get through Final Fantasy 16 and Clair Obscure. So let's do it. And I think the title of the stream is cheeky, but I do believe, yeah, we've just got like a lot of sub questies to do now. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So weird. The weight of command.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Well, who commanding? Who done do his commanding this weight?
It's all right. Sid has nothing to
Oh, it's just the wrong...
deal with him.
I see. I mean, not really. I don't see. I don't know what the hell it is I'm doing. Here we go. Aha! I have found you, Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles.
Oh, well, they're fine. That's okay.
They could be smuggled to
Are you sure you don't want to check it up? No, they're all right.
Moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins.
Goblins!
The curse breaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but this was days ago.
What's a Stolus? We don't know.
Be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But you don't want me to go
What
check
if I've
them.
got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I mean,
I'll
it's
go
true.
find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track
Are you
them
sure?
down.
Like, why are you keeping secrets from me? Don't do it. Don't you keep the secrets from me. Boom. Ah! Is that, and that's all the questies we have. I don't know why that one's a little... Oop. Ah. Okay, let's go here. I don't know why Do No Harm has a little chesty by it. I think that means we get an item or like an item buff or something. I think they're trying to say that that's the style of questy that we're doing. Well, hi, Tato.
Riddle was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Oh.
I hear Diane.
Oh.
Tato quite a wish jump.
Ah.
This one.
I have forgotten how to play this.
It's over. Over here.
I truly have forgotten how to play this.
Over here.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, step on the beat. I'll just do this. It's gonna refill just as fast as we get there anyway. What were we looking for here? Oh, that's not it. Toggle, that's not the button.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
So I know what the fuck it is I'm doing. Something, flower
Be
picking.
enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Okay, let's go here. Because the other one is just go back to the hideaway. And I don't think we've had a quest or side quest yet. It's been like, go back to the hideaway, then go back out. They've usually always been like, if you're at the hideaway, you're good. You're gonna be fine. I like the combination that we have so far. I don't want to switch to Titan. Because it's not a playstyle that I've adopted to yet. It's one of the good and bad things of games like this, is like, as they unveil abilities to you, it's like, a lot of these are combat abilities, so I'm getting used to fighting this way. So as soon as you introduce something else or something different, I was gonna go like, oh, I'm good.
I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well,
Oh,
I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
so something shifty.
Only some.
Something
The
shifty.
rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough.
I mean, that's neat and all, but something shifty's going on with the lady back
If
at
the
the
beastmen get to
back
those
at the
bears,
hideout.
the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Like,
Thank you.
she's like, they should have
That's
known
it. It's good to
that
see
we're
you.
good.
Don't thank me just yet.
You know, this quest really should have been like, we heard a report from them and they're fine. Like, it's gonna take them a while to get out here, but we don't know if they succeeded or not.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oh, they are literally just down the street. Bang! He's dead. Bam, baby.
This one.
Big ol' one. Come on, move.
Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Over here.
Oh, break him again. Come on, come on. There we go. One of those. And one of these. Oh, that should do it. Come on. Bam. Nice. Are we down? I got so much money.
Who are you?
I'm Clive. Sid. I'm Clive Sid.
A friend. Are there any
Sorry, they
more
both start with
survivors?
C, so.
Why
Prometheus are
didn't you
hard.
flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety. The life you've been denied.
You didn't save my life, you
Come
ruined
with
my
us.
death. That's what you
Let
did.
us protect you.
That's all I could think about.
I couldn't just let you.
Oh, you're here and you already took care of it. Good thing I
weren't too
arrived
late
just
then.
in time.
Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Could we
We'll get
still
everyone
have
back
like
to the
someone
hideaway.
tell us what to do though? Like,
I'll let Doris know.
I mean, this all sounds real nice, but I have no idea what to do. There we go. Report to the hideaway. Schwump.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
Oh, they
If I'd
sent
just
something else.
waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
If it wasn't for me.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause.
Hell
No
yeah.
doubt ever joins our ranks.
Get it done.
The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it.
See, these are the
I
kind of
sometimes
Ren Fair
wonder if
costumes I
might
gotta
prefer to risk
find.
death alongside the others than ask it of them. But
But again,
I'm
like,
a
this is kind of like
Cursebreaker.
that's like
I swore an oath to.
Ren
I
Fair.
have
That's
a
like
role
Ren
to
Fair
play,
cosplay, right?
And I must trust.
Which is a
that I'm
weird
the
thing
right
to
one
say.
play it.
You will.
But that's kind of the thing. Like, all these different layers of clothes. It's like, no one's going to put all that shit on just to, like, go to the market, you know? No one's going to do that. Hi, Tatos. The breath of fire. All right, hold up. What? Oh, that's right. They needed the herbs. The oibs.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Did I find the
Only
right thing?
usual.
Who knows?
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
Yeah, well, why they
Brand
go
is more than
doctors?
just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin.
Whoa.
One ill-conceived incision.
Really? Oh.
A single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The
Very
day I
true.
decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other Cursebreakers, and those who are no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process. It wasn't something to be done lightly.
And I just told her to do it because I'm a badass.
But it was something I had to do if I was to take Sid's name. He always led from the front and never asked anyone to take a risk for his cause that he was unwilling to take himself, even if he knew that it might cost him his life.
What?
Hold still, Clive! Hold still!
We could have tied you down, but we didn't want to do that. We thought that was humane.
I knew there'd be pain. That I might not survive. And I was afraid. But I also knew that if I didn't overcome that
His
fear,
healed, like, up his face.
then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
Like, that top bit's, like, right underneath his eye. Yeah, but then it went like, oh, no, it didn't. He's just
We all
old.
want our brands removed. But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves. On our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me?
Stop being such a baby.
Natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Good. I'm now going to cause someone unbearable pain. I will. Wait, what? No, not that. As your boy date. I gotta do the little. That's me trying to reset. My controller is quite good. I got the 8-bit do ultimate controller. It's quite good. I really like this. I don't think it has any like controller drift, just the way that it's made. But every now and again, I will turn it on, and it will just start like it'll start like lean, like it'll start slowly, like something like this, right? Or the left one might just like suddenly like you're just barely walking in a direction or so. And I thought like, oh god, this controller is breaking. Yeah, it probably is. It's old. I got this a while ago. But the way I fix it is just like a quick like whoop, and then a whoop, and it fixes itself. It rights itself again. So it's just literally something that's like, I don't think it's dust like controller drift normally is, like some kind of dust or irritant that gets in the gears of it that constantly registers movement, but like as it starts up, it'll be like, oh, no. So we're trying to find
Clive, where
a
have you
good
been?
controller.
I've been
It's
wanting
not
to ask you
$5
something
billion.
about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory.
Torgal is God
I
himself.
believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In
Hell
one
yeah.
of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Awesome.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Morph? I hate that name. Don't rename me.
The annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers,
What?
just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Fuck, get out, boy!
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What? Tomes. Man, you can't just say that.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
It was quite pleasant, I say. Torgal had his whole snoot buried in my nuts. Just go having at it. I couldn't stop myself from cracking a smile.
Tomes! Tom, you can't say that. Don't you employ kids? Get out of here. Well, it is a shop to do work in.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well,
Clive starts talking like her in
You
it.
and everyone else.
No, I mean,
But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
so hold on, I gotta figure out what the name of it is, because they started talking about Torgal's past.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
It was, okay, so it's the 12. There's a member of the 12, because you literally fight her. I think it's... No, it's not Nofika. Menfina. She's not an aspect of ice, but like the whole chamber you fight her in is all like done up with ice. And then she also has a hound that helps her through the fight. Like as he was sitting there going like, oh, she's a nice dominant and a faithful hound. I was like, oh, Yoshi P, you son of a bitch. You said you sneaking it in there. I see you. I see you, Yoshi P. All right, where are we going now? Well, we got to speak with Vivian.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of the dungeon.
Well, all right. Have fun with it. I think I'll wait till they're out of the room to go in. I'd want to avoid a conversation.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
I can tell you.
Well, keep at it.
He left
If
with the
anyone can
dude.
piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
He left with a man named Ultima. Do any of your books say anything about that? Old guy, real lean. Commanded something called Typhon. Anything? Ringing any bells? Any old gods?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Wow.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Yeah, just being insulted by Vivian.
Have a guest?
A guest?
Yeah, it's bloody Kupka. Figured to make his job easier for you. Just hanging out on the docks like a bloody fucking idiot. Hello.
Feel trouble.
Yo!
Pleasure.
In hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
And everyone knows I've arrived. Rosalia lies unguarded. Certainly there are no bowmen in the distance to shoot at me. What hope? Ah! Right in the calf, me boy.
I like how that one tower is massive, really. Keep building, we can't lose to the crystal.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their
In the same way the Americans do ignore the courts.
This fucking kid. What is he?
Twinside stores are
He's learning. He's learning about international
We have
relations.
many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Also, what the hell is this giant painting?
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
That was what you were supposed to say. Yes.
There's nothing in this cup, I just like to pretend.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
Well.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
They should have thought about that before being my people.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Wow.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
Jesus.
The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Come, it's time for you. It's time for you to lick my feet. Attendant, please put something in my hand.
Oh, that's a special thing. They like make a drug out of that for sure.
Eat this flower.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
But I don't wanna.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once.
Man, that kid is... Oh boy, that kid.
May Gregor forgive you.
It's a good thing I don't believe in Gregor.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
They can just tell that? What?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Nothing about her treachery, though. Not a thing. She's good. Stars are in alignment for her. Huh. How that works out.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here?
Okay.
Only one way to find out.
Hang on a quick minute. I'll be right back. Sorry. Just need to take a little... Just a break real quick. Let's go see your uncle! Who is definitely here on good business, but did not in any way think to cover his tracks. Clive, my boy, I told your treacherous mother that I'd be coming this way, and told her exactly when I would be leaving. And she let me, can you believe it? Wonderful, splendid. Your mother, your treacherous bitch of a mother, was always a fan of travel. Uncle Byron, what the fuck have you done?
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young
Good boy, you're in the middle of a fucking lake.
He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
And then report it to your mother.
With the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Are you a serving boy?
2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
I love that he talks to
And
Gav
I'm
like the
afraid
help.
that
Like,
is
come on, man.
all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
And took his hands besides.
With this news,
Kupka will never masturbate again.
and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Going after
Come
Titan?
here and I'll show you.
Going after Titan? God, every time I title one of these, it's like, oh, we're just doing side quests today. And now it's like, nope, you're going after Titan immediately. You're going to kill him immediately.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Yes?
So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed?
Waloed?
Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry.
I gotta see this kingdom.
A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert.
Yeah.
And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat.
The Royalists? Yeah. Not the Republicans. Okay.
I would stake your life on it.
Vivian, you'd stake my life on a lot of things.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Oh.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange.
The
about
enemy of my
ships
enemy
I
is my friend.
saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the
But he was taken by Ultima.
It may well have gone cold by now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've
Is my
learned
uncle going to betray me?
and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I'm all too glad to see him. He's a cool dude, but man, I don't.
Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang.
are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare. Who is she? An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
Ooh.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay.
Yeah, man, like, I don't know.
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in
Oh,
charge.
thank Christ.
You can count on us.
Okay, yeah. I still got a ways to go, I think, before I actually fight Titan. But we'll see. We'll see. Hello.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
What ho! We'll see sea shanties on the boat, my boy.
Whole new place. Whole new place we have never been. Hell yeah. Let's go. Absolutely need the desert music. Need those high strings. Gotta get that pluck. It's the only way you get that desert sound.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Are we fighting alongside our uncle? He gonna be a fighting teammate? Oh shit! All right. Riddle of the Sands. Ooh. There is that up there, the bandit's bed. There's all this up here as well. We like.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. All too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Let's see here. Let's see about these guys. Did we what? What? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, he's mad. Oh no, Uncle! I don't know if you helped out a whole lot, Uncle. I'm just going to assume automatically that you did. What is over here? Oh, this is the area behind. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Any treasure to be found within? There's where I go. Wow, well done, lad. You certainly show those creatures the what to what how. Yeah, thank you, Uncle. I'll just hear like weird pirate, just like, ha ha, I'm off in the distance. Like, that's my uncle. He's doing just fine. He was bored with royalty. Yeah, there you go. Can't stop him. He thinks he's a pirate. Just let him have this. Ooh, that might be good. Maybe. Not even as awful. So many are those? Those are red chocobos.
Years ago,
Oh my god.
When you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting
Yep, those are red ones.
expedition to
Oh
Rake's
my
Fang.
god. I
He let me
wonder.
come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
Man, you
were
do not
so
mess.
eager to be there
You do
when
not
your
mess with
mother
these red
arrived.
chocobos.
But you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how
you
Elwyn
mess with those
fussed
guys.
over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Because you were, in fact, a babe. A tiny little baby. And again, it's these kind of ruins again.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Oh no, just going through this area? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I see, I see. Kind of everywhere. Alright. What is that up there? Oh, a little oasis up there. That's pretty cool, that's pretty neat. But off we go! Chocobo Shacks.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Wouldn't you know it, Uncle? That's where we gotta go. Also, weren't we in this town after the death of Sid? We, like, caught up with people? Oh, no, that was, like, actually in the city of, what is it, Dalamid? Well, that's Final Fantasy XIV.
Look, there.
Ooh.
Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
This bitch. I even have to look at Clive like, the fuck, go and play? What? I am a frost wolf of the north. You just found out how badass I am. You're gonna do me like this? Now no one will know who we are, Uncle, because we got badass hoods. Gonna walk right into the inn and he's just gonna be like, I do say, Clive of Rosalith. Buy your old Uncle Byron of Rosalith a drink, won't you? It's like, oh no. Oh no, Uncle. Just me trying to eavesdrop.
Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
So I'm not used to this undercover business. Like, on a dime, he was like, oh, hi! Hello, we're just passing travelers. Like, wow. Oh, he's gonna be right the fuck upstairs. Oh!
Joshua lady! It's Joshua's lady.
He here. Oh my god, it's just like an American Tale all over again. Christ almighty. Get these two brothers back together, for goodness sake.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front.
Also, my brother's here, and I'm very shy.
I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Also, your brother Clive is here. Wait, what? What was that you said?
I like these cinematic shots. This is awesome. There is a very large part of me that believes if it's done even remotely well, you could just make a full-length feature film in a game engine.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander
Like, I know why
dragged
you
us all
don't.
this way just to save that blockhead skin. I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Why? Truly, like, first out of this.
Well, let's get this down.
I see, we found the
Long way
lamb.
to go.
Hey, you.
Oh no.
He's even got the face like, oh, damn it all.
Sorry.
We'll have to go out the window now. Your brother's causing ruckus downstairs.
Sorry, my Your Grace.
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sorry, lads. But we've got business.
I would be glad to help you deliver shit.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I love how everyone's literally like, oh, fuck this shit, I'm out. I love how, Byron, come on, man. Even the dude's like, what is he doing?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
And now he's trying to be all badass, like, I'm ready now, my boy.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Little crust of bread.
Uncle, thank you.
The outlaw! Take him! Try it.
Hell yeah.
Stay down!
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
I love adventuring around with my uncle. Ah! I mean, I know why there's no point in making a movie in the game engine and all that, because they're using mocap anyway, so it's like, well, they just make the movie, but... And yeah, you aren't saving any more money on, like, costuming and stuff by rendering it.
For your trouble.
Everything can be solved with money. Ha
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
You've seriously just ruined my life. Thank you. Okay. Can you please get away from me? You're still well armed. Ooh, pretty.
Now's our chance.
Well, a minute ago you were asking me if I could walk. Now you want me to do some jumps?
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clearly, can't you tell? Picture of health, me.
My lord, have you ever played Assassin's Creed?
What? Is now really the time?
Yeah, it's truly the aftermath. Like,
Well, that guy's covered in blood. What do we do with these guys?
Clive?
just knows. Oh, this one has the nicest carpet. He's not like an actual bird. He's not like leaving feathers around everywhere.
What is it now?
He left his carrots. Joshua never liked carrots.
It's nothing. Let's go.
You know me, he's just covered in blood. Everything's good and dandy. I'm just covered in the blood of the men. Everything's fine. I love how Torgal just like runs up and then slowly walks like, gotta be casual, sneaking. We're sneaking around the city. Yeah, we are good. Torgal, best boy.
Where are you?
Both the brothers trying to save the
We didn't know
world.
where to find Kupka before. We do now.
Yeah, that was the point of what we just did, Uncle.
Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on.
Oh, that's the blight.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help.
we just gotta find someone
narrow the
rich.
Search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Asking those guys at the front of the gate why violence.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not all we've got. Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Hello,
Anything
you.
I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man.
Tell us what you know!
The oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalimil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalimil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well,
That's because it's a code name. She's not just gonna tell everybody, Uncle Gosh. Embarrassing me in front of these Dalimil people. I don't know what kingdom I'm in. I think is it Dalamed? Oh. I mean, that's the Dalimil Inn. The Vecroy. Dalmechia. Oh, it's this other person just right across the way. There we go.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Are you, Miss
The
Dalimil?
richest trader in town. Where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait.
Smithy, there we go.
But he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential
We just
sort.
keep climbing the rung.
Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalimil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
This all seems superlative, because we're going to find another villager, and they're like, oh, try the... What was the other thing that we were told? Smithy's
Well,
baths and...
It sounds like we have our man.
Well, where else?
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows. Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalimil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
Nailed it!
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
That sounds like such a familiar voice, this guy.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Time for us to do a murder.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
No, but I'm Sid. Sid! What? I don't... Whoa, what the fuck? I have access to nothing. Oh, probably because I don't want to kill them, and this is the game's version of doing that.
Too slow. Get him.
Oh, there's no room.
Farewell.
Ow. Ow. Join your friend in the corner. Just piling him in the corner. Come on, we gotta let him drop to the earth. There we go, give him the old 1-2 that way. Meanwhile, I think my uncle was dealing with that guy the whole time. Okay, so the game stripped me of, like, all my magic and everything else I can do, and that's their way of being, like, non-lethal. You're still wielding a sword. We're still gonna have you caked in blood during these cutscenes.
Who are you
but
working
no
for?
lethality.
Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
Will he...
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Will he beat us up? Again, my lord. Probably.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Another brothel. So Sid was not connected to, like, people of means. He was connected to people of sex.
Fresh bread.
Which, again, might be the exact same thing, for all I know. Might just be the same damn thing.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Well, alright. I still don't know what the hell's going on, who I'm meeting, or what their gender is, but sure! Let's go!
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I don't forgive Lord Byron. It's his first time doing this.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Okay, man.
Fine. So what do you want?
Again.
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers.
And also be a
Assuming he
little
is an
kooky.
ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
That's what we're trying to
You
do.
have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
What?
It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
I'm mad because I don't understand him and he's younger than me. And giving me orders. While being younger than me, I don't understand it.
Causing trouble in Dalamil.
Yeah, just all over the place. What's going on here? Do you have like a crystal on here? Something happening?
Crystals of late.
You've heard then?
Yeah.
Rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
And sharing is caring, I tell you. Why, if I cared, I'd share.
Wait a minute, hold on. I still have... Oh my god.
A deposit?
The juiciest meat
to a silken
Did I do it to myself? Did I shoot myself in the foot?
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Yeah.
I serve
Is
the men of the rock and the
it
men of the
hot
rock.
out here in the desert? Is it? Whoa.
With them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Okay.
Do you think they'll be back soon?
Wait a minute.
Any dress?
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be dressed.
No thank you, that's a weird thing to say to me.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Full turnaround
Dalamil
before
seems to be
asking that.
thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
No, believe me, you
I
weren't.
think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
I don't.
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Oh no, a damn thing was going on.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Okay.
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what? What were you gonna say? Oh my God, is he indisposed? Uncle, for goodness sake. I don't know which direction I need to be going in. Oh my God, yeah, he's indisposed.
Let me treat you.
Jesus. Uncle.
I need to drink.
Genuine cactar needles. Cactar needles do what now?
Fucking men of the Rock.
Is that a thing?
Anytime they pull their snouts out.
Is 1,000 needles a euphemism? Holy God. I know cactar needles had that kind of potency. Nope, not there. So I'm imagining it's got to be something that I can interact with for sure. Hello, boy. Yo, puppies. Oh. Huh. Oh yeah, who is he talking to? Oh, no, he's not indisposed.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
What is this about? Byron, what you getting up to up here? What are you doing?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
Yep, 100%.
Just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show.
Well, show him what's up.
Underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
And then I'll show him who's the older,
Arranged to
better
meet
man.
with soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
I need to drink.
I mean, they're going to. That's what I'm here for.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they point their snouts under the orcish trophies.
Okay, yeah, there's no way. I thought this would be a way out of the city. And I was incorrect. I was really incorrect.
Plates and pots!
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
They're fine. Finest fabric.
There we go.
Fresh from the capital.
There we go. Now we can leave out from this way. Oh my god, yeah, it was just because I... Oh my god. I truly did just select the wrong damn thing.
Get him! Over here! This one! Attack!
There we go. Boom, bam! I know these chocobos are deadly. There's a part of me that wants to fight them, but also they're cute. They're chocobos. Those cute little guys. Here we go, get them all. Well, that was all we needed. Whoa! Found a thing. All right, and I think we just hang out, wait for this deal.
I'll take it from here.
As I am being the unsavory one.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
No, they're gonna kill him. Woo!
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Oh,
we
shit.
have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh?
what brings you here?
Shit, how are they working
To
together?
collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's
Makes sense.
bounty.
Yeah.
And being such good friends,
Because they both need to
we
be wary of
elected to
Bahamut.
increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Oh, Brian's like,
What is the meaning
do
of
you
this?
see?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
My gosh!
Kill them both.
How could we have known?
Get him.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up. Over here.
There we go. Oh, nope, you're a healer. There we go, get rid of him.
Go, Torgal! To me, Flames!
There we go. Whoa! Danger birds.
Over here! This one.
There we go. I'm sorry, chocobos. I never like to fight. I don't want to fight chocobos. They're just good boys.
Well, that wasn't too
They
bad.
just mount. That's all they're doing.
How'd you like my performance?
They didn't do anything wrong.
I've often played the villain on the stage.
I'm
I
not
think
a
I did
bird.
the
Did you
role
want to do
justice.
something wrong?
Don't
No.
Great.
Don't want to hurt the chocobos.
You were magnificent.
The chocobos.
The
I know, they're
battle
just
scene
good
was
boys.
Particularly thrilling.
Boys.
Such a shame you didn't
Okay.
have more of an audience.
Okay. Oh,
but
goodbye.
Perhaps that's for the best. How long have you been watching? Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction.
But now he's an enemy of the crowd.
So venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
That's a hell of a lot of crystals for a while.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I guess I'll just wait a bit.
Jeez, I'll just wait here, I suppose.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
You could be a Ted.
Clive, you held up
Or
your
a
end of
Todd.
the bargain, so I must do the same.
Or Matthew.
Passage
What kind of
through the
stupid name is
South Gate,
that?
Was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
Clive, make him say my name.
Here, wear this.
Make him say it. Ooh, okay.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I'm a bird. Well, all right. I think that's the first time we've seen that happen.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Gotta have a little knowing laugh in there.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Let's go destabilize more of the world. Oh, we have some side questies to do here. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, there's a side questy here.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Truly.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
Former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a fool to...
So?
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope that someone...
Alrighty. Yeah, let's talk to some people. Let's figure this out, man. Let's figure out this knife business.
Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
Welcome, sir.
A question. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
She looks so pissed. Like, why are you asking?
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Yep, that'd be the point of a knife.
Made from the
I don't know if that's the spirit of Dalamil, and I'm more just, knives being good.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Leave me be.
I'm crying.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my... I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you.
Oh, this was a whole other quest.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. These baths are all that keep me from my livelihood.
All right, man. We'll go figure that out. But also hot water. I mean, I know it's a desert. I'm definitely one that's like on a hot day, I want a cool shower, Like, I don't want one that's scathing hot.
Hanging lanterns! Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
So it's somewhere around here then? We gotta take aha!
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Hunter.
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you.
All business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Yeah.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Wax candle, silver platters.
Like, I don't know what we would be expecting. It's gotta just be a knife.
It would make
the finest fabric.
You just want your knife to knife.
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
Yep.
I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we... Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must...
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is gonna be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentice is no better than a merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Well, there you go. Why do we ask her in the first place? And why are we talking so high?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go off to? What? Oh, jeez. We're all the way out here. All right, big thing. Big thing in the distance. Well, let's see. Let's see if this person knows a thing or two about a knife staying sharp. Because it's a knife. And that's kind of the whole damn point.
Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but... Oh, you tell him.
If you're looking to
All right.
make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone.
Awesome.
But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are
Ooh, there we go. Spirit of Dalamil, something that's just in Dalamil.
Iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
Yep.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Oh, there you go, buddy.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've...
Limestone. Besides...
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over...
Then I suppose I'll...
Right you are.
All right, over in the terraces, where's that map? Whoop. Just right outside the
Let's
gate.
go.
Is there any way that I can get past it? No, it's through the town. Oh boy. Oh, Uncle Byron has one too. Look at you. I was like, oh, I'll just teleport behind me at some point. Nope. I got a chocobo as well.
I can walk from here.
But I don't want to.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Especially because it slows me down.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Here, have a taste. Plates and pots!
But it's literally just right outside here. What do you sell?
Are you looking for something in particular?
Not bad. Ooh.
An excellent choice. Fare you well.
We should get going soon.
I think I need to heal myself.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
Is this blight or is it just a different kind of stone?
To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Oh.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
I do. I go in and kill him. That could use some work. Are you sure? I think it's perfect.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, now I know why the springs are insanely hot. I just see a bunch of bombs over there. And that's where I gotta go. I might as well do those as well.
Like another. But hopefully this is what Suffer needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
Yeah, because we just gotta go right across the way. Oh, there you are. I just came right out of the stonework.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know we gotta go around this way. I think, and then we gotta double back around? Ooh, hot springs. Here we go, here we go.
Be safe. By the flames. That explains the heat.
Probably not gonna work. Oh, okay. I love it. They're called bath bombs. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Started choking on myself.
Out of the frying pan.
Whoa.
Give me thunder.
This one.
Woo. There we go, almost there. Come on.
Over here.
It's over.
Yeah, I got him. $130 points for that. That's awesome.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Oh yeah, hot I don't think is a problem. I didn't know that they were boiling. I thought it was just like
They're hot. And I don't like hot water. It hurts my skin.
Hold on, I see an item in the distance here. We can get it, and still make that little progress bar. Come on. Grab the thing. Oh, 3 sharp fangs health.
There he is. The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seeing the baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at...
Not what I expect.
My God! Did you say the gall of those creatures?
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough all...
Sweet deal, yeah. Payment, baby.
Right. It's high time I got...
Getting a bunch of ability points now. Hell yeah. Woo.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
That cooldown's not bad, actually. Do I have... No, it's just the gouge one. Yeah, because gouge is really good at breaking enemies.
Silken soft...
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpets have pride of place.
Alright, did we get the thing? Did we solve the
Wasn't
puzzle?
sure how much you'd need, but I hope this isn't.
Did we get enough? Is this the right answer?
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
A ting ting ting.
It's a thing.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think?
No, I asked you.
indeed?
I asked you first.
It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative.
Hell yeah.
Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn?
Nobody, damn
Dalimil
it.
is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Smart man.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
I am used to it.
Test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't want one.
Oh, well, all right then. I suppose that is something you can say to my face.
I'll spend some of these ability points. I got a bunch of them. I think we're done with all the hootenanny there, so now it's just getting out of Dodge. But that is it for me today, my friends. Oh, I love Lord Byron's little icon. Ah, what ho! That's it for me today. I gotta get going. I think tomorrow will be more clear obscure if it's gonna be in the morning. It might be in the evening. It just depends. I have some family coming into town and I don't know when they're gonna be coming in. So if it's like right at the end of when I normally stream, we'll do it in the evening. But if not, if they're coming later in the evening, we'll just stream in the morning. But I will let everybody know tomorrow. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. Be kind to yourself and be kind to everyone you can. I'll see you soon.